5 Curiosities about the Qatar economy in a World Cup. No popular fantastic. Country headquarters of the 22nd launch of the FIFA World Cup. It is a final of oil division millionaires. Is it true? Imagine witnessing the sun to practice the whole year and face a comfort that can assemble the 50 degrees Celsius in the summer. Without Qatar'S, nation of the FIFA World Cup 2022, it is like this. There, moving on the street is difficult in any these. It was not prent to the world that the games are worldwide, which stands in June and July, Sarau reamed between November and December for the first hour in translating the event, but it is not the sun that makes the move to move. When the point is money, the lunatic nation around the hydrocarbon market, one of the main components of oil, and its derivatives, how natural available. According to data from the Arab-Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, Qatar government revenues come from this sector. So, Peter, isn't it the oil Nazael? And the millionaire sheiks? Nation is rich owned. See how curious about a streamlining maker. Oil, yes, but not so much. Yes, Qatar is one of the largest oil producers in the world, new to OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, while the Catafalco production goes with distal health of being the largest, considering 1020 data, the territory produced in peak 2 million barrels per day. While the United States produced more than millions and Saudi Arabia in pico of 11 million. That year, Qatar was in the 4th position among the producers. Even Brazil was better, at 9th cargo. With 3 million barrels a day, in 2018, the territory left OPEP, then 60 years, to store its production in enthusiasm from liquefied. Today, Qatar is the exporting matrix of this manufacture in the world. That is, the outbreak of the Qatar warned in peak of enthusiasm from the coming of oil. It was once the richest country in the world. In this sense, Qatar has now been the most fecocious nation in the world, considering GDP per capita. Per capita endowment reached $120,000 in 2000 BC. In 2021, the scrutiny of Qatar fell to Wednesday position, and who occupies the primitive height is Luxembourg, a tight European nation, new data from the IMF, International Monetary Fund. 90% of the inhabitants are foreigners who seek work, according to Marcus Vinicius, Market Intelligence Superintendent of the Arab-Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, slightly 10% of the 3 million inhabitants of the Sonata Qatar'S nation, that is, how we're born in the nation, the other 90% Sanadu immigrants, how they seek employment in the service sector, how growing up. These are people from countries as India, Bangladesh and some European countries, as part of this. There is a social dissimility between Santa Qatar'S and immigrants, so how much it exists in any nation, he says. Data from the UN, United Nations, 2019, put the Qatar how the nation with the highest income condensation in the world. That year, 1% richer concentrated almost 30% all the nation's income. The money is in the hands of the Qatar'S, according to Marcus, the companies of Santa Qatar restored too familiar, and it is critical to witness a presidency of an establishment how not someone in the family, it is not a dictate in 100% of the cases, it exists. And restored to the families of Santa Qatar how restored the owners of the companies, restored how they have money. The inconstancy is among the 90% of the working ward. Japan and China are the main business partners, according to the Arab-Brazilian Chamber of Commerce. Japan, China, India, South Korea and Singapore cured those who buy the most from Qatar. And the most exported products in the territory: cured oil, gross oil, refined oil, ethylene polymers and fertilizers. Among the 20-2 Arab countries, Qatar is the largest exporter and the 7th largest importer, considering the numbers of 2020-1. In the shift to buy, the territory imports high-value products. The most sought-after curated machinery, electrical appliances, cars, ferret or steel and aircraft. And the main supplier countries, in 2020-1, were the United States, China, the United Kingdom, Germany and India. Did you get here? Press the like button and subscribe to the channel to increasingly have knowledge and money. Also, click now in one of the videos that is appearing and discover the secrets of money and this world. Enjoy.